So my name's Sean. I went with the tour itinerary presentation, and the genre that I selected was pop, and the region that I got was Southern California, including Hollywood. So this is a quick little just overview of the tour. So obviously it's a tour that's going to include 6 shows across 5 cities that spans a 10-day period. And we got the region of Southern California, including Hollywood, which is going to be a good demographic for people that listen to pop artists. So we're going to start with 2 shows in LA, which will be April 10th and the 11th. Then West Hollywood would be April 12th. Santa Ana is going to be April 16th. Pomona is going to be April 17th. San Diego is going to be April 19th. And then here's just the stars that kind of show where each of the shows are actually going to be at. So for the first 2 venues, they're going to be for the 2 shows that we're doing in LA. Obviously, that's going to be just probably one of the better places for more people to show up at these shows. It's going to be in LA. So we've got the Terragram Ballroom in LA, which is a capacity of 625. And then we've got the Echoplex, which is also in LA, which is a capacity of 780. And then the competing venue that is also in the same area is the Fonda Theater, which has a capacity of 1,200. Moving on, the next venue I have is the Roxy Theater in West Hollywood, California. Capacities at 500 with that one. And then the competing venue is the Troubadour nightclub in West Hollywood, California, capacity 500. That bar was just a little bit during when I was doing my research, it's iconic, but it just doesn't really fit I feel like a pop star's vibe. And then we have the Yost Theater in Santa Ana, California. Capacities at 1,000. Competing venue is going to be the Observatory in Santa Ana with capacity of 1,400. And the next venue we have is the Glass House in Pomona, California. That one's going to be a capacity of 800. The competing venue is the Haven with a capacity of 125. That just there wasn't enough capacity, I feel like, so that's why I didn't go with that one. And then Balboa Theater at the closing show in San Diego is capacity of 1,339. Competing venue is the Music Box in San Diego as well, with capacity of 750. And then these are the 5 places where the lodging is going to be. I've got the Moment Hotel in West Hollywood, California, with the address and the number listed, and then it's $230 per night. We will be booking 2 rooms, just because it's gonna be like they're like a close-knit group is what I had in mind. And then we have Embassy Suites, a Hilton in Santa Ana. It's $127 per night. Then we'll go to the Hollywood or Holiday Inn and Suites in downtown West Los Angeles, California. So that's $174 per night. The Gary Motel in Pomona, which is $156 per night. And then the Keating Hotel in San Diego, which is $130 per night. And then here I have a stage plot with my technical writer listed down that way at the bottom. So I've got like my lead mic here, then backup mic. They're going to be wireless microphones as I have listed here. And then I also have instrument mics, 3 and 4, which I have them up here. I've also got just other backline stuff with like the power supplies, the extension cables, 2 mic stands, 1 guitar stand, instrument mic stands, a drum riser, which is optional, and then 2 in-ear monitors for the singers, because there are going to be floor monitors for the guitar and the drums, but for the singers in this stage pod, they're just going to have the in-ear monitors. And then here I have my mixing board just 70 feet away from the stage, and then I just put the crossover there to show the model of that. And then obviously can't forget about the power source, so I have those listed here as well. And then moving on to the budget. Let's see. Okay, moving on to the budget, we have I did my estimate before I actually started like punching out numbers, but I did like a $17,000 estimate would be my estimated tour budget. But when I actually did it, I've got lodging here for 10 days and 9 nights, 3,800. The gas for traveling, we need to keep in mind I have per diem for artists wanting food or any incidentals. Then we have the catering for the shows, which is going to be for the crew, the disaster costs. And then the personnel, it's going to be like tour manager, backline, sound crew, lighting tech, and drivers. And then my revenue, I didn't put much hope into selling that much. So I didn't put like 100% was sold of each item on here. But my requested tour support ends up being $5,085, which seems pretty reasonable. It's a show in Southern California, so it is a little bit pricey over there. So then here I have my artist writer, which the main place I want to focus on the artist writer is the hospitality side. I do have like the whole contract writer and then the tech writer, the extra tech stuff here as well. But I've got hospitality as at least one dressing room suitable for 4 people, a 1 by 8 foot folding table, 1 times case of bottled water, 4 times Diet Coke cans, assorted fruit and cheese tray, washed stage towels, one bottle opener, 2 bottles Pinot Grigio. Artists are a little bit picky here, but so that's what I have here. And then finally here I have my 5 tour personnel that I chose to go with. We've got the lighting tech, which they're in charge of programming the lights for the show and operating the controls. They're also going to be tasked with checking the power requirements for each venue. Then I have my sound crew, which they're responsible for the load in and load out of sound equipment, such as the microphones, running cables, and it's also they operate the board as well throughout the entire performance. And we have the drivers, which they're going to obviously transport the equipment in the trailer during both load in and load out. They're also going to help the artists get to and from each venue. And then here we have the back line. They're largely responsible for setting up equipment on stage for the artist, specifically the guitar and drum techs tune the instruments. And then finally, the tour manager, they're going to oversee everything. They're going to be everyone's kind of communication source for the show. And they're going to deal with any type of like last minute issues or things that go wrong. They're going to deal with it. They're going to be on top of it. And that is the end of my presentation. So I thank you guys for watching.